All right, okay. What's up, buddies? Welcome back to another 6 p.m. content epi on the main account. Just finished watching the Leeds game, and honestly, man, I know we're going to be into 6 p.m. content here, so I'm just going to say this real quick. I've got the chat closed. I know you guys can see it right there, I guess to my left or to my right, but real quick. Never have I seen a more diabolical performance in the final third from Leeds, and yet we still win. So that's great. We got a nice 2-1 win against Bristol City. Jorginho Ruter missed a literal impossible to miss open net, then missed another 2 chances, then had 3 100% assists all get missed as well. Sent Puro in on net, sent Jaden Anthony in on net, sent Somerville in on net, and somehow Ruter ended that game, and I thought a top man of the match performance, and ended where he could have had 2 goals, 3 assists easily, ended with 0 goals, 0 assists. Mind-blowing. Nevertheless, happy with the performances. Archie Gray is our very own Camavinga, our very own Stuart Dallas regen, if you will. Played at right back today and played better than Luke Ayling has played at right back in 5 years. And Archie Gray is 17 years old and has been playing at, DM all year. This guy is genuinely an absolute god, no matter where he plays. His footballing intelligence is honestly limitless. And what concerns me is if Leeds don't lock him into yet another, I think we just signed him onto a new deal, yet another new deal. If we get promoted, maybe next year or the year after, teams are going to be knocking our doors down to try and get this Archie Gray. Now, Archie Gray has a dynasty at Leeds. His uncle, etc., his whole family has a dynasty with Leeds. So Archie Gray, obviously not only a childhood Leeds fan and grew up in Leeds, but his whole family is as well. So maybe that keeps him with us, but this guy is going to be a hot commodity. I mean, at 17 years old already, it's just already how good his performances are mind-blowing. But anyways, whole team was great. Camero was good for Leeds. Stroik and Rodon at the back were amazing. Freaking honestly, Sam Byram, a goal line clearance and another block on the line as well. Could have easily seen Bristol get a draw late against us. So the performances were top tier across the board. Ampadu was amazing. Somerville sprinted and pressured all game. I mean, Puro essentially scored the game winner. Very, very happy. Now I'm going to shut up. Let's see what 6 p.m. content is. This is the squad right now. What we're using in champs. We're not doing amazing in champs. We were doing better yesterday at 5-1. We got to 6-1 and then just started losing games. So we're 7-3 right now. Rank 1 and rank 2 dream is dead. We are now chasing rank 3 on the main account, but I've really struggled this week, man. So let's see what the objectives are looking like, if they've added anything. We've got an 83 plus by 10 to open today for the end of the 6 p.m. content. Themed pursuit is old. All of these are old, right? Yeah, this is all old stuff. Darmian, we've worked on a few things just through random gameplay here. On the RTG is where things matter. Darmian is pretty much done on the RTG today. We did most of it in champs yesterday, and then we did like 3 or 4 games in squad battles. Okay, so for today, it doesn't look like there's any objectives there. There's definitely going to be an SBC for a Saturday, right? For sure. All 3 of these guys were working on crafting on the main. Diego Carlos is an interesting one. Damn. Again, see, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of people seem to be upset with the... Can I talk about this real quick for 6 p.m. content? I'm noticing so many of my viewers now are upset because the RTTK players are too good. Bros, for the last 5-7 years on my stream, on my YouTube videos, I've been constantly complaining at EA because they release promos and half the time the players are barely upgraded, are garbage, and the only players that are interesting are the same boring players. Like if there's a Dembele in the promo, he's going to be a beast. If there's a Ronaldo in the promo, he's going to be a beast. But usually all the other RTTK players are useless. This year, finally, almost every RTTK player that gets released, whether it's Conquelin, great card if you want him, Diego Carlos, fantastic card. They take cards that don't get a lot of love, but isn't that hilarious? That he's wearing a Chelsea shirt. Hold on, what's going on here? Anyone else notice that? That's Villa? That's a Chelsea badge, is it not? Is that a new badge? It's a Villa kit? Nah, bruv. In it. Nah, that's a Chelsea kit, guys. Anyways, I think this is very cool. Sure, there's still certain parts of this card that aren't great, but if you wanted, if you're a Villa fan, you now have something super exciting, and you can take this guy, especially if you give him an anchor. And I think he might be fully lengthy if you give him an anchor. And he's going to be viable against all the meta rats. So Villa fans now have a proper player. They don't have to go with Militao and Koundé and anyone else. They can genuinely go with a player from their own club. Or if you're Brazilian, you don't just have to go with Militao or someone. You can get yourself a Diego Carlos and he looks really cool. And then, depending on the Conference League results, this guy could go up to an 88 rated in a couple of weeks or a month, which is cool. I'm not saying this guy's better than all the meta cards, but I'm just trying to reiterate that we should be happy that EA are making these random RTTK cards at least decent enough to be part of the meta. So we're adding variety to the meta instead of what we've had the last 5 to 7 years where it's either the same boring 50 players that get upgrades that are part of the meta because their gold card is a meta card anyways, so of course their RTTK card is going to be, or the opposite, where you get these Diego Carloses, but they suck so much that absolutely even Villa fans wouldn't do them. So I think it's a W. He's a bit overpriced, I would have to argue, because what are we saying here? That's got to be at least 100 to 130k to do him, but Prem and Brazil tax, maybe. Still a cool card. I'm not going to do him either on the main or on the RTG. This guy means nothing to me specifically, but I'm sure Brazilian or at least Villa, maybe even Premier League fans are excited about that one. Oh, we got another. Wait, what? A squad foundation. Did I miss a squad foundation for 6 p.m. content? Who's this? 4-star, 4-star, 5'2", still taller than a Tani. Okay. No playstyles. It's a weird card because like, on paper she looks all right, at least in terms of dribbling and passing and even long shots, but it's just a weird card, isn't it? What league are you in? So you're in Ligue 1. Oh, is there a Women's Ligue 1 milestone then? There's got to be a Women's Ligue 1 milestone, right? I must have just missed it. Hold on. How did I miss that? Milestones. Let me go all the way down here. Orsic. Wait. No? Where? Have I missed it? Back out and back in? It's USA League 1. Didn't it say Lyon? Isn't she in the Lyon women's team? Yeah, I mean, I'm refreshing right now. I'll go double check. All right, let's go see here. Objectives, view objectives. Let's quickly claim the 83 plus so we don't forget to open it for the end of the epi here. Okay, milestones. What? So what league is it? Squad Foundation. Oh, there we go. BarkleyWSL. What the hell is happening here? Kaiser. National Women's Soccer League. I have no idea what league this is. Does that make me a bad person? USA 1. Oh. Oh, this is like the women's MLS? Essentially? Hey, man, I don't know anything about the women's game. You guys are losing your damn mind. The Alex Morgan League? Okay. So she can play striker as well. I mean, again, on the RTG, I'm definitely going to get her. Definitely going to get her. I mean, I haven't looked at what the requirements are, but she looks pretty cool to use. 4-star weak foot could be used down the road for objectives. Show off your squad building abilities. All right, let's see here. So, assist 5 goals with a WSL player, and then you get Kuika, who honestly looks really good as a right back. High work rates, 4-star weak foot. With an anchor, is going to be a proper good right back. Maybe not the easiest to link. Has pretty good playstyles as well with the block and anticipate. Tiki-taka is interesting too. Okay. Cool dynamic image too. So why are the Inform women not getting, and the Champions League women not all getting dynamic images? Sheehan, 83 rated's a bit dead. 3-star, 3-star, medium, medium. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care too much here. So clinical finisher is score 8 goals with a Barclays WSL play. I'm confused here. Is the USA women's team called Barclays WSL? Play 8 matches with 2 Barkleys. This is Prem, right? I'm so confused. There are different leagues. So to unlock MLS women's players, you need to play with Premier League women's play. I don't know. I'm confused, man. I know it's early in the morning and I've only had 1 coffee, but what the hell is happening here? They just made a mistake. Okay. EA's biggest mistake so far in FC24? I mean, surely. Hey, the players are cool. I don't know how you unlock them per se, but that's all right. Okay, so the real question is, are we finally erupting? Clearly there isn't Evos, otherwise you guys would be losing your minds right now. Oh, it's been 84 years. Where are the Evos, man? Come on, dude. Do we have to now wait till Wednesday because they extended the Pacey Protector and the Wild Winger or whatever until Wednesday? Are we genuinely, do we now have to wait till Wednesday to get new Evos? Silly, no? I don't know. I know a lot of you guys kind of critique my critiques of them not releasing enough Evos, but do you not think now it's been long enough? It's been like 2.5 weeks since the game's been out. And there's been no new Evos released. So, even if they just release silver and bronze Evos, like what is the point? I just don't understand what the point is. Not to mention there's an absolutely savage market crash right now. Everybody's lost their pants on the market. I mean, I've lost a good chunk of money on Laurent Blanc and Rijkaard, but again, who cares, right? It's this is a content account, right? It's the main account. We just vibe out. It doesn't really matter. But for everyone else, man, people have lost their shirts. Usually the market drop comes in a week or two, right? The fact that the market is on the floor right now is wild. But I mean, every single day they refresh this, man. Every single day they refresh this. Every single day. And the hilarious thing is, I don't know how the market drops so hard because all of this stuff sucks. You don't get good pack pulls from any of this. Zero. So where are people getting all of their pack pulls, which then causes the market to drop because then they sell off their items in their club because they got good pack pulls? Like, I'm not getting good pack pulls, really. Is anyone else? EA listing cards on the market. Imagine they used to do that back in the day until they got called out for it, and then they magically stopped doing it. Remember 7 Pele's getting lit? Pele was extinct for 6 months, and then magically on one day, the exact same minute and hour, 7 first owner Pele's popped up on the market. EA, shameless. All right, well, let's end today's content with the 83 plus rare gold player pack. We're going to get into the RTG recording, twitch.tv/Nick20T, first link in the description. If you jump in, I'll probably just be starting recording live on stream if you don't want to wait for the 8 a.m. RTG uploads. We have our next 14 games on the RTG. We're 4-3 currently. We're going to try and play 6 to 7 games so that tomorrow's Epi, we have 6 games remaining, and then we actually get to open our rewards for the end of the Epi tomorrow, which should be pretty darn cool. So hope to see you guys on stream, or at least for the 8 a.m. upload. Come on, 83 pluses have been so bad on the RTG. Maybe they'll be good on the main. Just kidding. There's no flip it. There's not even one walkout. How are you asking for a flip it? At least Leeds won today. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.